LSU is not a good football team.
Mm-mm.
Jayden Daniels is the best football player in America right now. In case you missed it last night, Jayden Daniels had a game that it is not exaggeration to say is unlike anything we've ever seen before, because it literally statistically was factually unlike anything we've ever seen before. 307. Let me give you the exact numbers here, but I think it was 370 through the air, 220 something on the ground, 232 on the ground,
19 and a half yard average running, 19 and a half yards.
Yeah. I mean, guys, so again, nobody's ever done a 350, 220 stat line. He's the first SEC player to ever account for 600 total yards in one game. And he ends up with 3 touchdowns through the air, 2 on the ground. It's just like we kept saying, if you're going to be on a 3-loss team, and they got to win these next 2 games, right? But if you're going to be on a 3-loss team and win a national championship, you have to become a statistical outlier. Jayden Daniels is now making himself a statistical outlier.
He is, and I do apologize. I'm outside, and there's like crows right above me. Can you hear them kind of?
Yeah, that you happen to eat crow for your Carson Beck Heisman vote or Heisman bet.
What it is.
Heisman bet over.
You know what's funny? I mean, he had the 2 awesome touchdown runs last night, like the 85-yard long one. I thought the second one was more impressive.
The 50-yarder was even crazier because he
so
just
much nicer.
The entire defense.
Yes, like that second one was like I was watching that this morning. I was like, whoa, that was sweet. Yeah, he's a Heisman Trophy winner. We said, it's not.
It ain't JJ McCarthy. Don't give me fucking out. 8 past JJ McCarthy.
Is out. I mean, who else is left? Who else is left?
The threat.
Who truly is left?
So we obviously talked about this a lot last night on my post-game show. And to me, the threat is Bo Nix because he has the numbers. Oregon's really good, and he will be playing on championship weekend, whereas Jayden will have to be watching.
You know who's also a threat is Milroe. I think Milroe's rolling right now, and Milroe looks damn good. And if they beat Georgia,
is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Cue the crows. Crows, start up again, guys. Start up again. Aaron, he's thrown like 15 touchdowns. What are you talking about? Jayden Daniels scored 15 touchdowns last night.
He's had 10 touchdowns in the past 2 games.
I also don't agree that Penix is out. I think Penix and Nix are more viable candidates than Milroe.
Penix to me has lost a lot of juice these past few weeks.
He has. No, he has
a ton.
No, he's trending downward, but he's not out yet because they're going to be playing on championship weekend. Look, I would put
my money on Bo over Penix right now. I think Bo. I would agree.
I would too. That's what I said. Bo's the lead candidate.
Bo is the lead candidate right now. But Jayden is so much better than both those guys. Jayden is having the best season out of everyone. This is not an award that goes to the best player on the best football team. This goes to the best college football player in college football in America. And Jayden Daniels is that guy. Yeah. I think there's enough people reiterating that right now. Like when I watch shows, I look at social media where I think the people that are voting are going to hear that and get that message across their head.
Well, what's fascinating is we kind of thought going in the Alabama game that if Jayden lost, that it'd be like, okay. But he actually emerged with more juice after Alabama. Like it felt like everybody was kind of like, it's just clear that LSU kind of sucks, but this cat's incredible. And so when he was still alive to then come out in a night in a game that a lot of people are watching because Georgia Ole Miss got out of hand. So all of a sudden, like a lot of viewers showed up, Aaron, at the fourth quarter last night, beginning of the fourth quarter when it's still 38-35. And then they watched Jayden Daniels finish off this just unbelievable torrential downpour of a statistical performance, and they end up winning 52-35. And it's like, oh shit. So I think Jayden Daniels made the most of the stage, and I've just never seen anything like it. And it's crazy. I thought I would never see anything akin to the offensive dominance of Joe Burrow. And here you are 4 years later with a completely different cast of characters, every level of the organization, and you're getting it again. And he's different than Burrow. Burrow was great in a different way. Jayden is he's the most
what are the number differences right now? Like total touchdowns?
I don't know. I'd have to look at this point. The problem is Burrow played 15 games and he got to 60 touchdowns. He threw 7 in the semifinals. So like Burrow also just started to like mega nut at the end of the year. So Jayden will never be able
if Jayden played that amount of games, I think he would.
He would.
He'd break that. or get
Well,
close
I don't
to
know
it.
about break it. We'd have to do
He's on pace to get
a
about
pace
50 total
check.
touchdowns, though. He's on pace to get 50 over the next 3.
It's insane, man. And again, I just can't stress this enough. It's because Jayden Daniels put in the work. All offseason, he was in the film room still. He does it during the week, 3 days a week. He's in the film room at 5 a.m. and he is out there afterwards. Like he did the work to make himself into a complete quarterback. I feel like they still have him as a second or third rounder. I feel like he's gotta be a late first rounder, like Lamar Jackson.
So through 9 weeks, he has 3,400 yards, and Burrow had 3,300 yards.
Good God, man! What the fuck?
Yeah, he's. Like I said, I think there's enough people saying it
so
where
cool,
I think he's
dude.
gonna. I think who did they play the last couple of games? I know they got A&M.
They got Georgia State, then A&M. So they'll beat Georgia State. That's whatever. But he could make
he doesn't get that last data point when everyone's watching the championship weekend.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's his biggest issue. Is if Bo Nix balls championship weekend, that could end up dooming him, which is crazy because we can all objectively say that Jayden Daniels is better than Bo Nix. Like if you put Jayden Daniels on Oregon, they would be the favorite to win the Natty hands down.
You put him on like any of the top 5 teams right now. I think you'd say that.
Yes, yeah. Ohio State with Jayden Daniels. Are you kidding me right now? That would be a team, dude.